Episode 4 finally. Sorry it's taken so long to shoot this, record this, podcast, audio this. To those listening and watching, thank you for tuning in. It's been a long week for me. I've been doing a lot of setting up the website, getting our live stream going on Facebook and Twitch and all that good stuff. Still trying to find sponsors, fun stuff, just trying to find stuff I can talk about. I do have one thing I do want to kind of a soapbox for the week about the DaVinci 1.0 3D printer. I'm now on 3D Hubs again, and I'm listening to a lot of comments and stuff that flies in the movie because when we sign up for the 3D Hubs, we pick the printers that we have, we own. So that's actually one of them that I actually own, besides the Robo 3D. But yeah, man, I'll be talking about that in a little bit. But yeah, it's been a crazy week, just trying to get everything shot and done. And a friend of mine, I'll be doing a little spot for him, little sponsorship for him to promote his company, and I'll be doing that in just a few moments to get out of the way. But yeah, I mean, it's been a crazy week. Right now, I am 3D printing a project. So you hear the printer and then the audio, podcast and video. It's a Terminator 2 3D custom nameplate. A friend of ours is retired from Terminator 2 3D Universal, and we're having a little shindig for him tomorrow. So I decided to do a little something special for him. It's on my Instagram if y'all want to see what it actually looks like. But his is a bit not different. It's just the name was taken out and his name put on. It's being printed at a PLA right now. It's about to be a 5 out of 5 hour print. I already tried to print 2 of them last night and live streamed to Facebook. However, there's a problem with the model, and I woke up around like 4 in the morning, had to adjust a few things. But hopefully, by the time I get home tonight, I have to be at work by 4 today. Everything goes smooth, and it comes out good, and I can just hand it over to him and maybe spray paint it if I have time. We'll see, but hopefully I can put that on Instagram for you guys. Also, guys, please check us out on openmindindustries.com. All of our feed is there, so if you want to watch the live stream of this, or not the live stream, the video of this, it will be up on YouTube in a couple of days. I'm just very busy, so sadly, in the next 2 weeks, I will have no hours at work. I have my actual day job, so I'll be working on OpenMind stuff and trying to get us up and moving. If you guys want to contribute to our company or help me just keep financing, it would be wonderful. Visit us on Patreon. We take a buck would be nice. That keeps the podcast going, and just some of the projects I have coming up throughout the week and the month going. I do have a project, a big one for another coworker, to build a crutch, a hand grip for her, custom hand grip for her. So I need to get John and myself working on that and figure out some stuff, because it's summertime, man. I'm trying to figure out a better grip so it doesn't slip around, stuff like that, more texture, stuff like that. It's just been very busy, just running the website by myself and stuff like that. Michael Pernisco has jumped in, a good friend of mine, awesome guy. He's part of our multimedia. He's jumped in a little bit to help me. He's working a full-time job, so, you know, what do you expect from people that are handing you free hours of their life, you know? I mean, the website does look better now, so if you want to check that out, openmindindustries.com. You'll see the new textured background and stuff like that. We're up on all the 3D hubs now, and so if you guys need a 3D printed project, let me know. I'm up there. If you want to shoot the shit, ask me a question about the pod, let me know. Whatever. So anyway, yeah, man, I got a few emails this morning, or yesterday morning, about the DaVinci 1.0, and it's about this guy here. The DaVinci 1.0 takes DRM, which is a special cartridge with a chip on the bottom. And the gentleman's like, hey, I just bought one, and what the f***? You know, I bought it, and now I'm stuck with these. People have told him, and I've told him too, you can flash it to Repetier Host. However, Repetier Host, guys, is just another program that runs the printer, and it's pretty much a generic thing. It doesn't stop you from using different filaments, cartridges. DaVinci XYZ Printing wants you to use theirs because it makes them more money, obviously. Now everybody's told them to look into one of these, and this is a chip setter. And I'm going to probably get my printer shut down after telling you this. I bought this when I first bought the DaVinci back a couple Christmases ago to help us do prototyping and stuff like that. I prefer Hatchbox filament. This stuff does stink. But I prefer using a bigger roll, because this stuff will only get you about, I want to say 12 good prints, if that, good size ones. Very expensive. This stuff's running about $29.99, $35. When you can get a roll of big roll for like $45 and get like 60 to 70 prints if you're doing something correctly. But this one thing right here cost me $60. I'm glad it actually did function when I freaking first bought the printer because I got it off Amazon. It wasn't a lot of. The guy who made it was a kind of a bootlegger hacker, and was like he had the same problem. So he designed this. It's made out of printed out of PLA. And then there's a little microchip board in there that resets the filament, the chip, back to 240. DaVinci has gotten smart though. They've worked their way around this, and you know, you put it on. I told the guy, you know, I'm probably gonna get my printer shut down for this, and I don't know why. XYZ. You're stopping builders from building, and you guys would make a hell of a lot more money if you just take this away. Even with the 1.0s, I know you want us to buy the Pro. If you guys want to buy the Pro package is like, I think like $400, and it takes their cartridges, and then it has a setting where you can actually use your own filament and then do your own adjustments. However, still the same bed size, still the same blah blah blah. It's got an aluminum bed. You can add a glass bed to it if you want to. You need to buy an extra. If you want to do the laser engraving, you need to buy the laser engraver, which is like $200. I haven't heard much about that. They really made a big deal out of it. I haven't heard much about that. I guess it kind of shit the bed. But people are buying the 1.0s because they're so goddamn cheap, and they're so freaking good to use, easy to use, cheap, effective. The one thing, DaVinci, if you are listening, XYZ, get rid of these damn things. Wipe the firmware. The reason why people are wiping the firmware is because they love your fucking printer. And 3D Hubs has already done a survey like a year ago. So from 2015 and 2016, of those years, XYZ has oversold everybody. Besides MakerBot, all those companies. The resident company, XYZ Printing, for the 1.0, has oversold all of them. Okay? I was like, wow, that's an FDM printer, dude. FDM, plastic, fucking plastic, has oversold. The printer works well. I mean, my only complaint is it's fucking bulky, and you know, it needs these, and I have like 5 of these damn things just so I can reset. Like I said before, XYZ has gotten smart. When you update the firmware, they're understanding like, okay, you're using chip 9 point, and it has a serial number. You reset it. It's like, oh, we already recognize that serial number. Well, there's a way around that. You just flip off the switch, and hopefully you turn it up on the internet, and it lets you through. But you know, it's the one thing XYZ should do. I really wish they would do, because it would sell a shit ton more of their back stock, and they would get a bigger fucking audience, is take away the cartridge altogether. They could even make a freaking special spool that you can buy, okay? Or like, we'll pay for the goddamn flashware, we don't give a fuck. I mean, if it's $40, I'll pay for it. With a spool, the holder, for the goddamn DaVinci 1.0, and there you go, you got it. Bada bing, bada boom, it would make them a shit ton more money. But who knows what the fuck they're gonna do. Anyway, that's my soapbox with DaVinci. The gentleman who's having issues with that, I hope everything works well. I'm sorry you spent $400, and not really, because you pretty much made out. It's just getting around that loophole. Even flashing a damn printer is kind of dangerous, but because most people flash them and then they put repetitive host in, and then the motherboard screws up, and then getting parts for it. And so I really think DaVinci should just take this out, stop us from flashing. Let us flash our system, because I know Charles Huckabee, I talked with him a lot, shot the shit with him when the Pro was coming out, and we both spoke about like these cartridges being a piece of shit, because the program doesn't even use the whole filament. You have to like literally pull this apart, and you see like you have another 2 prints out of that filament. It's like, whoa, what the hell? But yeah, man, I really wish hopefully soon they'll take it out. I doubt they will. They're very adamant about not doing that, but I think they would make a hell of a lot more business. They would lose money on the filament, but the filament sucks anyway. It smells like crap. Every time I print with it, my office, aka my bedroom, smells like crap. That's why I prefer to use Hatchbox or a third-party filament. That's a lot more better quality than theirs, and I get a lot more bang for the buck. But I prefer the DaVinci 1.0 using my ABS prints because it's well set. It's got a level band where you can level it yourself. It just runs as a printer should, smooth, clean. Got some issues. It's not the greatest damn printer, but man, it does the trick. If I'm doing a prototype part with ABS VLI, that's where I go to. If it's the Special Ninja Flex, I go with the Robo because it's more customizable. It's more allowing me to test these filaments, these customizables. But let's hope, and hopefully everything works well. I mean, if you guys are planning on getting the 3D printing, definitely go with a DaVinci 1.0, or go with the Pro. Go with the Pro instead, because I don't think they're gonna flash that. The Pro's a little bit more expensive, man, but it's It's worth the bang for the buck. It's a gigantic printer. The only one thing I would tell XYZ is like, what the hell? Make a bigger bed. If you're gonna give a huge bulky system, give a bigger bed. Like make it tinier. Robo is working on another one that they're just putting out now. I don't know the price of it. They're like talking about the app and stuff like that. Looks really cool. It's more like a self levels, all that kind of stuff. It's kind of like the Da Vinci, but not really. It's small, slim. It's kind of like an M2D micro printer, but it looks pretty damn good. But I'm good. I have enough FDM printers right now. I have 2 of those, and right now I'm trying to get into the resin stuff, and I can't afford that right now. Resin printing was where I want to go. I will be talking to a few companies to see if they can help me out, but I don't think they're going to help me, so I'm not going to cry. What do I want? You know? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I mean, that's my soapbox for the week with the 3D printing. Anyway, yeah, life's been crazy. We're now on doing the live streaming with the streamers. I have the webcam now that's hooked up inside the printers. So I'll be doing some live streaming on the prints. This week I'll be doing, when I get some time, I want to start working on the hand grip again. I will need to, what else do I need to do? I need a few other damn things. I had some coffee in me, guys, it's not really working. Gotta work on Joe's hand grip. I have to work on, Ninja Flex. Definitely gotta work on working with that, getting the settings just correctly. But yeah, that's like the upcoming stuff, and just doing that. Looking to get the bed switched out on the Da Vinci 1.0, but I think it's going to hold for a little bit longer, so there's like really no reason to switch it. I just printed with it last night, and I was like, oh, that's not a bad, beat to switch it to aluminum. But I'm still waiting to do that. Everything costs money, time, but I'm willing to put the time in and work in. Yeah, so it's been like, a crazy week, and I'm just like planning these podcasts as I go. But the live streaming has been fun. I live streamed last night. It was great. People did tune in to see a little bit of that. But sadly, Facebook only gives you about 4 hours of stream time. And then you have to reset or whatever like that. So I'm learning all about that. I'm still learning about the speed variables and stuff like that. It's been so damn long since I've done web stuff and everything. Listening to the printer right now. Okay, it still seems to be going good. But anyway, so that was my soapbox about the Da Vinci, what we have planned for the week. Yeah, man, it's like, it's cool. I'm just staying motivated. It sucks I'm not getting any hours for the next week after, so I'm just trying to find ways to make financing as I don't make any more money for the weeks when I'm not working at the day job, and it's been kind of crazy. Like I said, our Patreon's up. It helps us keep this funded and keep us moving forward, because I have so many other prototypes that I'm trying to get sketched out and built, and testing and printing and building, and this works and that doesn't work. That's what OpenMind is. OpenMind is a company about R&D, research and development, and I'm finding things that I'm liking. I walked around the other day, I saw something on the store I liked, and I said, man, I want to see if I can call the company and see if I can get a try that and ask them about some things. We'll see. One step at a time. But if y'all want to help us out, the Patreon page, the official OMI, we're on there. I'll put that down in the link in the description on the YouTube page and our Facebook page, so y'all can click on that. You don't need to donate. Just give me a hey, how you doing? Even give us a like on YouTube, helps us out. Like I said, all these people that are, the RSS feed has gone up. I'm happy about that. But yeah, I mean, it's just called staying positive. Week by week, it's just been nuts. It's been crazy with everybody, and it's like, okay, well, what are you doing? What are you building? What are you, show us results. It takes time. It takes time. But I've always told myself to stay positive. And I know everybody else, when they're working and paying their damn bills, it's stay positive. Put that person around you that keeps you positive. It's hard waking up every morning and get the fuck out of bed. It really is. You're like, I don't like my job. And most people don't. I mean, I don't hate my job, but it's just like, man, I'd rather be doing open mind stuff. But you got to do your job to pay the bills, But you find people that you work with that keep you really positive and motivated. And one is leaving us, like I said, he's retiring, but it's gonna be great to spend some time with him before he leaves. And it's been a great journey for some people, But sometimes you just gotta, just keep moving on, find that person that keeps you motivated. It's gonna get crazy, but it always gets better. One step at a time with the world, and keep your head motivated. People that are looking for jobs still, keep at it. It's rough, it's tough, especially like the other day, like two of the plates failed, and I'm like, what the? And I was just like, what? The last night I laid in bed around 5 in the morning, and I was like, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. I put it into a program, and I did some repairs to it, so hopefully that fixed the trick. I had an old file that I looked at to see what the settings were on that. And it's like, I think it's like, life is like 3D printing, man. You're gonna fail, you're gonna succeed. But the thing is, just keep going, keep fucking going, because it's not gonna get any better unless you don't put the work in, and that's what I realized. But it's so great to see people like logging in, checking us out. It's fucking awesome. So thank you guys for that. But hopefully, I can do some live streams. We can talk live, and I was gonna do it on Twitch, but I'm not really liking Twitch too much because it's more of a gamer hub, and I use that for more of my gaming hubs. Not really a big fan of that. I'd rather be on Facebook and the Instagram and stuff like that, and YouTube, because I probably get more better streams, stuff like that. There's a bit of a latency, but people usually enjoy that more than anything. So it's more or less to motivate everybody and keep everybody moving, motivated, positive. But before I go, I do have a couple plugs I need to plug. The first one is going to be my Lyft code. With Lyft, if you guys are trying to find a job, like I said, if you guys are trying, life is hard. It's been a crazy week for all of you. If you're looking to get some extra hours for the week, maybe start a new thing while you're going to school, what have you, use my Lyft code. It's TMUP, the Mind Unleashed podcast. That's TMUP for $5 off for any new Lyft rider. Or if you're trying to become a driver, just punch that in, and that will help you out. They do kick money back a little bit my way. It's not much at all. It's just something to keep me moving along, but it keeps you guys motivated. You can make some good money. I've met a couple of the guys that I do ride with every day. Once in a while, I'll take a ride home from work or what have you. Or if I got to go somewhere to Best Buy or what have you, it's just nice to have that app ready, and call them. I really recommend them. And if you're going to become a Lyft driver, guys, use Waze. Waze is a lot easier than Google Maps. A lot of the guys I jumped in the car with, they said the same thing to me, and we've shut the ship for quite a bit. And they're loving it, man. You get paid every week with the Lyft app. I don't see how you could go wrong. I mean, I love taking Lyft instead of cab, man, because people are more sociable, they're more cool, they're more chill, they have the radio on. They're just relaxed. It's not like, okay, well, I'm not going to get paid. You're going to get paid. Your fucking credit card's on the thing. So you're not going to get paid. Cab drivers suck ass. They are rude as shit. Oh, my credit card system's not working. Alright, so how do I pay you? I don't carry any cash. Well, in the Lyft app, you just put your debit card, credit card, or prepaid card, whatever you have for the ride, you punch it in there. But with my code, you'll be getting $5 off, so you get a free ride. So if you're drunky, spunky, and you just need to get home, bang, hit that Lyft app, and they'll get you home, pick you up, and get you where you gotta go. Again, that's TMUP for my Lyft app. They'll get you home. Enjoy. You guys use it. If you want to make some money, if you're a driver trying to make some cash for the bank, pay the bills, pay your mortgage, what have you, use the code TMUP, the Mind Unleashed podcast, what it stands for, and they hook you up. One of my neighbors has just signed up for it. He said his first week doing it, he said he loves it. He does Uber and Lyft, so I have a lot of friends that do Uber and Lyft. So it's, make your money where you can, Gotta get paid that week. Gotta make that money. And to my secondary one. Here we go. This is gonna be a long one, guys. Is anybody getting married? Did your boyfriend propose to you? Did your boyfriend propose to you? Or did your man propose to that man and she proposed to she? I'm not sure. But if it did, how you doing? So anyway, guys, if you're getting married, I have an awesome friend that runs a very big, not a big, but a production company. Really well done shots. If you guys want to check them out, I'm going to give you the whole information to this. So guys, Weiss Productions is offering a special deal, wedding discount for the first 5 couples to book their weddings by May 30th, guys. Help us spread the word with this amazing deal. The price is going to be about $2,500, guys. The offer includes 1 enlargement shoot, 15 edited images, 2 photographers, 150 edited images via USB, 8 hours, 3 setup HD, so you're going to have 3 HD cameras. It's going to be ceremony, first dance, toasts, and a 3-minute edited reel, highlight reel of your wedding, guys. That is not a bad deal for $2,500. Again, it's going to be for $2,500 for the first 5 couples on before May 30th. Okay, guys, you're going to help them spread the word. It's going to be $2,500. The package is only $2,500. You're going to get 1 enlargement shoot, 15 edited images, 2 photographers, 115 edited images via USB, 8 hours, guys. 3 camera setup. So it's going to be all in HD, ceremony, first dance, toast, plus a 3-minute highlight reel. That is not bad for frickin' $2,500 because most photographers for weddings, they cost about $7,200 fucking dollars for two guys, and they're like, oh, I can take photos, and they can. But anyway, back to this. Okay, so I'll tell you a little bit about Weiss Productions. Weiss Productions is a Deltona family-owned business specializing in weddings, photography, and video services. We are in Deltona. We are Deltona's premier wedding photography company, with great prices to fit any budget. While we are based in the Deltona, Florida area, we serve Central Florida and its surrounding areas. Created with the idea to bring more than just photography company, we shoot everything from special events to short films. Our creative vision is to meet the needs of the modern family artist, local businesses looking to create and spark the next real shoot or project. So guys, if you want a really good production company, he is where you want to go to. He does really good videos. I think he just got done shooting one the other day. Check out Weiss Productions. It's going to be on Facebook. Weiss Productions. You want to check them out. He's a good friend of mine. I work with him every day. He's a great, phenomenal guy. He's one of our actors, and he's phenomenal. I think I'll be bringing Daniel with you, a friend of ours also who does drone shooting. And they just got done doing it. The little shoot that they just did. Daniel just got a certification for drone shooting and stuff like that, and the video was fucking incredible. For $2,500 though, that's not a bad deal. Because you gotta think about it, the first 5 couples, $2,500 for that setup. Whew, that's a deal. Cause you're like, dude, you're spending fucking a ton for just photographers. And the guy pretends like he can shoot a camera, and he can't. He can't. He gets like a lens. He's like, why spend $6,500 on this, camera, and I know how to shoot it, and da-da-da-da. Most people, they'll go out there and they'll spend that $6,500 and they'll get a shitty photographer. I'm recommending Weiss Production, guys. Phenomenal shooting. Phenomenal shooter. I've seen a lot of his work. Check out Weiss Productions. It's going to be on Weiss Productions on Facebook. I'm pretty sure he has a website. It's weissproductions.com, I believe, but it might not be a .com, so check out Weiss Productions on Facebook. Type that right in there. It should pop right on up. It's also on our Facebook page if you want to check them out. For $2,500 though, guys, you cannot beat that deal. Definitely check him out. Tell him Ali sent you. He should be able to hook you up. But if you're trying to get some quick stuff done, he works within any budget. I'm pretty sure he did one a couple days ago that wasn't too expensive for somebody, and it was incredible work. I wouldn't recommend these people unless I knew that their work was freaking awesome. So definitely check out Weiss Productions. Definitely use my lip code, and that's going to be it for the sponsorships. But back to the pod for a little bit. Like I said, it's been a crazy week. Stay positive. I'm trying to stay positive. So the next 2 weeks coming out of this is going to be nuts. We're going to have a lot of time to work on some prototyping stuff. I've sketched out a few things I want to start building for myself. I had to make an order for the stapler that doesn't use staples. I kind of think that's kind of interesting. I want to kind of use that for the office. I had a lot of paperwork I had to do the other day for some stuff, and I was like, man, I didn't have any rubber bands or paper clips, so I saw that on Facebook. It's actually on our Facebook page if y'all want to check that out. I think that's really neat and brilliant. So if you guys check our Facebook page out, I post a lot of fun stuff that's kind of unique. But yeah, it's been freaking cool seeing a lot of this cool project stuff. A lot of people, what they do, 3D printing. I'm just glad to be back on 3D printing. I'm glad to be doing a pod and just having fun and keeping people motivated. People seem to be liking. Sorry, I ramble a lot. It's a podcast, and a video cast. The vlog is a vlog. But yeah, man. Like my only gripe this week, my SOAPBOX was Da Vinci. It's like really, I get a lot of these emails every week. Like, hey man, I just bought a printer and it's not functioning properly, or what the app, I just spent $400. But guys, if you're gonna get into 3D printing, please hit us up, man. Robo 3D, the forum. You don't have to be a Robo owner. You don't have to be a Da Vinci owner, or definitely 3D Hubs and My Infinity Factory and the Thingiverse is up there, and the file for the nameplate is up on Thingiverse. I think I'm gonna do a re-edit though because I want to make sure it's fully fixed. I remixed it from another guy's thing months ago, and it came out great. Just trying to figure out what the hell's going on with the printer. But I can't wait to do more live streams, guys. Like I said, this is the only thing that's attracted me this week. It's been a great week. It's been a positive week. A little frustrating in some areas with some people, but you know what? It keeps me going. Stay positive. Keep your heads up, guys. Find something that makes you laugh. It's been a crazy week, especially on social media, that they're seeing what happened to that poor gentleman, and My family goes out to his family. That should never be live streamed on Facebook, ever. I know Facebook is trying to do some stuff with that too, trying to. Because the other night I was trying to live stream and they said you need to write down all these new tags. So I think Facebook in the coming weeks are going to be doing some live streaming enhancements so you can't stream something like that. And I thought that was really horrible. So my heart does go out to that gentleman's family. I don't want to mention his name, but y'all know who I'm already talking about. That should have never happened. I saw it when I was coming out of work, the video of it, and that broke my heart. So I should never be seen. But it just reminds me, man. Keep people around you that keep you positive, and that really keeps me going. Like when I'm having a bad day, I look at my friends that are like working their asses off, and they're just like, I thought I'm having a bad. I mean, I got bills to pay, like for the company, and my friends are like, oh man, this is going on, that's going on, and I'm like, it is, but it could be worse. It could be farther in debt, which I'm not, which is great. But it's like I always look at the positives. I'm moving forward, and I have great people around me that keep me motivated to do this and keep positive. Like I said, I didn't think I'd be on Google Play. I didn't think I'd be on iTunes. I didn't think I'd be have a little bit of a following on Facebook, on Instagram. It's really taken off. I really can't wait to do. There's a little project I'm gonna be doing this week also for Jennifer and myself. I talked with Barb, 3D something. I'll get the full name. Sorry if I butchered his name. But me and him have been talking a lot. He's been a really great guy. He runs a 3D filament. He's part of a 3D filament company. We talk a lot, and he prints some really flexible stuff. And he did a flexi-ball, and he's like, hey man, you should try this out for the arthritic thing, because he worked with the arthritic kids the other day, and that really made me happy and stuff like that. I was like, that's cool. He's like, you should print one for your friend and see how it works out. I've never printed one before, so I think that'd be a great print. I'll probably put it on Facebook. Facebook only allows like 4 hours though. I gotta figure out how to make it longer, so it's pretty continuous. But if anybody knows how to freaking do that, I'll probably check YouTube though. Also, you're going to be hearing a new audio file that's been put on the podcast. So yeah, hopefully all goes well, with that. And Michael Pernesco, thank you, brother. John, I know you're busy as hell. Thank you. Everybody that's been tuning in, just thanks, guys. You guys are keeping positive. When I took the RSS feed and it goes up a little bit, that's just, I get shocked. I just get shocked when people give a shit. Not even that. It's like I'm rambling about nothing, but you guys don't really give a fuck. It's like, hey. But yeah, man. You guys want me to talk about something like a 3D printer thing? Log into openmindindustries.com. Leave me a comment. It does get back to me immediately. I will answer you. If it's something about like, hey, what do you recommend for this, or do you have somebody else, like, is your friends available to do drone shooting? Let me know, man. But check out Weeze Productions. Check out my Lyft app. Like I said, I do have an Amazon link now. I'll get it back up on the site. But hopefully I can start making a little bit of funds when I'm not at the day job, because I would love to do this more often. Coming up this week also, hopefully, I have a couple days off the week after. I'm going to be doing the review on the Apple Watch, my review on the Apple Watch, and the Amazon Echo. Oh, it didn't go on. But I want to really talk about why I bought them, the equipment you're probably going to need, and things people really don't know about the Echo. There's a few things that are kind of creepy that I'm going to tell you about the Echo. Even when I cough, it sets it off. I farted one day and it set it off. No, really, I farted and it set it off. I have no idea why, but it did. Maybe Amazon wants to know how many times I fart per day. Anyway, guys, sorry for the rambling. I hope you guys have a great week. Hope you guys stay positive. I know it's been a long, crazy week. Wishing you all the best. Stay positive, and always, guys, keep an open mind.